That, my dear, means that while you live, you will grow, not only in size, but in intellect, just as Sydney, Australia, where you're living now, has grown. In Sydney over 125 years ago, the old tank stream flowed quietly on its way. The spot is now the busy scene of Bridge Street, right in the heart of a busy city. Newcomers were constantly arriving by ship to swell the population of this new outpost of the British Empire. At this time, Governor Philp was guiding the ship of state through those troubled waters of its youth. Mrs. Anne Hordern opened a bonnet shop in King Street, while at the rear of her premises was to be found the English coach builder in Sydney, Mr. Anthony Hordern. This was during the time of Governor Macquarie, the builder. The governor and Mrs. Macquarie were the centre of the colony's social life. Governor Macquarie and Mr. Greenway, the men responsible for many of Sydney's finest buildings. Governor Macquarie was the man who put Mr. Greenway in charge of operations of the building of the road over the Blue Mountains, the road which opened up a vast new land to ever-advancing pioneers. Over this road they travelled out to the new horizon. It was Anthony Hordern's who saw to it that these people were supplied with the necessities of life, establishing the title of the universal providers. Anthony Hordern's too were pioneers, and as the colony grew, so did the store which supplied its people. Then in 1901, disaster. Anthony Hordern's Palace Emporium in Haymarket was destroyed by fire. The day of the fire, the exhibition building was taken over, and next day Anthony Hordern's were doing business in this new location. Then back into the restored Haymarket building. In 1905, the new Palace Emporium, like the Brickfield Hill milestone, was another milestone in Anthony Hordern's history. From building to building, from decade to decade, Anthony Hordern and Sons grew as Sydney grew. Through their very efficient mail order department, they still supply the man out back. They are still the focal centre of hundreds of thousands of Australians. Still the universal providers serving the people in city, suburb and country. Today, Anthony Hordern's are as modern as the moment. As your country has grown, so is your store. If ever a motto was given inspiration for great achievement, here indeed is a living example. The story, my dear, of while I live, I'll grow.
This month, August 1948, Anthony Hordern and Sons Limited celebrate their 125th anniversary.